Welcome to the Deep Dive into Success podcast. Jason and Rebecca are ready to fuel your next move. Every insight here is a spark. Ignite change. Seize the moment. Take action today and shape your tomorrow. Check us out by listening. And if you like what you hear, don't forget to subscribe to receive notifications when new content is available.
You know that feeling, like you're just stuck on a financial treadmill.
Oh, absolutely. Paycheck comes in, bills go out.
And you're right back where you started. It feels less like stability and, I don't know, more like a cage sometimes.
Exactly. And a lot of that comes down to focusing on what job you have instead of how your money is actually earned.
Okay.
So today we're diving into Robert Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrant. It's basically a map, right? 4 ways people earn money. E, S, B, and I.
E, S, B, I. Got it. And the real goal here is figuring out the mindset shift needed to move towards, well, actual financial freedom.
That's the core mission, understanding these quadrants and what it takes mentally to move between them.
Okay, let's break it down. The left side of this quadrant first. That's where you're trading your time for money, right? Starting with E.
Right. E is for employee. You work for someone else, a company, the government.
The classic job.
Exactly. And the key driver here, the core value, is security. Their mantra is something like, I need a safe, secure job, good benefits, predictability over potential upside.
But the trade-off is limited control. Income's usually capped. You will talk about the golden handcuffs, yeah.
Precisely. You're dependent on your employer. It's secure, maybe, but often limiting.
Which leads people to the S quadrant, self-employed. This is where you chase more control. Like freelancers, doctors with a private practice.
Yeah, the S owns their job. They value control, independence. The mantra is, if you want it done right, do it yourself.
Sounds better. More autonomy.
It can be. But Kiyosaki calls this the biggest trap, because you are the system. If you stop working, even for a vacation,
the money stops. You're not really owning a business. You're owning a very demanding job.
Exactly. You end up buying revenue, but not your time back. Leads to burnout for a lot of people.
That's a key distinction. Buying revenue versus buying time, which I guess takes us to the right side of the quadrant, leverage and systems.
Now we're talking. First up is B for business owner.
Okay, how's it different from
The B owns a system and hires people to run that system. Think leverage, delegation. Their focus isn't doing the work. It's building and improving the system that does the work.
So their income isn't directly tied to the hours they put in. That sounds like real independence.
That's the goal. It allows for scale, for growth beyond what one person can do. The mantra is more like, how can I build a system to create wealth?
Okay, but B sounds like, well, it sounds hard, risky. You need capital, leadership skills.
It definitely involves risk and different skills, absolutely. Which leads us to the final quadrant, the I. The investor.
The promised land, where your money works for you.
That's the idea. Your capital is generating income through assets, maybe real estate, stocks, businesses you invest in. The core value here is freedom.
And the mantra is pretty straightforward. My money works for me.
Right. Wealth can compound potentially much faster. It offers, the possibility of absolute financial freedom.
There's always a bit.
Yeah. It requires significant financial literacy. Investing without understanding is basically just gambling. You need to know what you're doing.
So we've got ESBI, employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. Left side trades time for money. Right side leverages systems and money.
That's the framework.
But you said earlier, the key isn't just the mechanics, it's mindset. That's the real wall between the left and right side.
Absolutely. It's the fundamental difference. The left side, ENS, tends to operate from a security mindset. It's often driven by, let's be honest, fear. Fear of uncertainty, desire for safety. Risk is bad.
Avoid risk at all costs.
Whereas the right side, B and I, operates from a growth mindset. They see risk not just as necessary, but as part of the process. Setbacks aren't failures, they're data. Feedback to improve the system or the strategy.
Okay, so for you listening, the takeaway isn't just wanting to be on the right side. You need the right skills.
Crucial point. It's about preparing for that freedom. If you're aiming for B, you need to learn sales, marketing, leadership, managing people, systems thinking.
And for I, the investor.
Deep financial literacy. Seriously understanding assets versus liabilities, cash flow, how to analyze investments. It's a whole education.
So what's the actionable advice here? How do you start moving?
The source materials suggest starting small, but starting now. Use your current E or S job as your capital source, maybe, and use it as a learning platform. Perhaps start a small side business focus on building a system from day one, even if it's tiny.
Learn the B skills on the side.
Exactly. Get your feet wet.
It's a powerful way to reframe work, isn't it? Moving from just reacting paycheck, bills, to proactively designing your financial life.
It's a call to challenge your assumptions about work and wealth.
And thinking about that proactive design,
Yeah.
the source emphasizes having a clear plan, right? SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound.
Yes, that clarity is vital for making the transition. You need a destination.
So let's leave you with this final thought to chew on. Define your specific freedom goal. What's the actual number? What monthly passive income figure truly covers your expenses and means freedom for you?
Nailing down that specific, measurable target. That's often the very first real step onto the path across the quadrant.
It all starts right there. Take control.
Thanks for diving deep with us on this episode of the Deep Dive into Thriving Successfully. We hope you found a quick hack to take action on today. If this episode moved the needle for you, please take 1 second to hit that follow or subscribe button on your favorite podcast platform. It helps us reach more people who want to start thriving. Our content is 100% based on listener requests. We want to cover the topics you struggle with. Drop your episode suggestions in the comments or send us an email directly at deepdive@lfeg.info. And the best way you can help us is to share this episode with a friend or colleague you care about. Let's build a thriving community together. Until the next dive, keep crushing your goals.